Hey guys, it's me, it's your best friend, it's Carbot here, Carbot Animations, or Carbot Combat, in this secondary channel. And as I said, there's been a lot of new content for Heroes of the Storm, and one of them is Alarak, and he freaking looks awesome. I love his master skin too. This is his regular skin, of course. But there's two characters that they've announced. Did I say released? Announced. And Alarak is the first one. He's from StarCraft. He's the Protoss albino dude that is super zealous, overly zealous. Here's some extra tints here. Looks really cool. Oh man, that must be his hearth actually animation. Right here, him floating up. That must be his hearth. And then I think the middle one is his dance. Yeah, that looks like his dance. And this might be whatever he was doing over there, might be his mount animation. But Alarak has a pole, Discord Strike, which he. Oh, no, mind. Sorry, that's not. That's his silence. It's very weird. It looks like he can hit multiple targets with it. Has like a reverse cone. Wondering if it's at closer to the point of the cone. It's more effective. Then he has this telekinesis, which he can he can push or pull. Let's see here. So that silences. It looks like. Let's go back. Maybe I should go to 25% speed. So yeah, that silences. As you see the dot dot above him. Even interrupt spells. Good to note. Well, channeling spells. So she's silenced, and now she's dead. And then this, what was it? This one is telekinesis, and this seems to push people. It's like a wall that he can push whatever way he wants to. So I'm interested to see how that functions when you're using it. If you click once and then you click another spot and then it pulls that direction, it looks like. So he pushed him into the ETC alt there. So that's pretty interesting. The next one is Lightning Surge, which looks like just a kind of a regular attack. I think it looks like what it does is you cast it on an enemy. This is my guess, and it strikes that enemy, but it hits everyone in between the lightning. So I think he cast it on Malfurion to attack Malfurion, but it also hit Jaina because she was in between the strike. So that's pretty cool. That's a new mechanic that we haven't really seen yet. That you need a target, but it hits everyone between you and that target. There's an alt there. So here he goes powering up, and then dashes forward, and it looks like it probably just does a lot of damage. He looks like an assassin character. So here he is charging up, and then dashes forward. Boom. This is the flip from Gary Raymain. So I'm assuming that's pretty powerful. The secondary ult is Counter Strike, and the terrorists win. No, counter terrorists win. So this one looks like he basically strikes a pose, and as he strikes the pose, he takes damage, and however much damage he takes increases the output of damage he gives when unleashing that blast that he did. And it looks like he can hit everyone in front of him. That was my Skype, sorry. But yeah, it looks like he can hit everyone in front of him. There's the Master Skin Alarak, which I was saying looks freaking cool. I think I'll get him just for that skin. That looks so freaking cool. I love it. I love it. Awesome design. I freaking love it. He doesn't really have side blades. It looks like he actually just has metal blades. So freaking awesome. And then there's the different tints to the skin color. I think I might like the red one the most. This one's pretty cool too. They're all really cool. So maybe this one actually. Maybe the green one. I don't know. I'll have to see what it's like in game. But that is, and then here's his other skin as well. This is from World of Warcraft. Herald of N'Zoth, Alarak. So here he has a side blade. Energy blade right there. And then let's just skip ahead a bit to the skins, or the tints. And you got a couple different tints here as well. And then the themed abilities, which you can kind of see here. And if you want to, guys, if you want to watch this video in fast, regular speed, rather, just go to the Heroes of the Storm. I'll leave the link in the description below, but go to the Heroes of the Storm channel, YouTube channel, and you can see all this stuff, or the webpage. Pretty sure it's on there as well. So we're going to skip ahead to Zarya, which she is from Overwatch. So here she is. She's a tank in Overwatch, so she's probably going to be a tank in Heroes of the Storm as well. There's one thing that bothers me about Zarya, and I'll point it out when we get to it. But here she is. She's all cool. She's a Russian. She's a Russian lady. Skip to the tints. These tints are all pretty cool. This one looks a little bit too similar to the first one. Okay, first ability. You have a basically a Tychus grenade. What it looks like, particle grenade it's called. It looks like Tychus's grenade, except it doesn't knock people back. So it lobs it, and then I'm assuming maybe does more damage to center or something, but it does damage. She has a self shield as well. Is that her trait or W? Okay, personal barrier. I just realized it doesn't announce the traits to these characters. So I'm wondering, here she pops the personal barrier. So I'm wondering what the traits to Alarak was. And then you can shield others, which is a different ability, which I don't know. I mean, I guess you have 2 shields, which is nice because you can always protect you and others. But I feel kind of gypped, to be honest, that she has. This is what I was saying that I don't like. That it's basically 2 abilities that are the same. It's like flipping Arthas, and he can use his death coil to deal damage to an enemy, or he can use death coil to heal himself. You know, it's like that. It's like two. It's like a flexible function for one ability, except they decided to split it up into 2 different abilities. So I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of feels like a jip, to be honest. So I don't know. Yeah. So there's that. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. So that kind of bothers me for this character design. So here's one of the alts. This is, you'll recognize it from the game. Lost Vikings being pulled in. You can still attack. At least in Overwatch, you can still attack while you're stuck in the center, but you can't move. You get pulled there and you can't move out of it. So great for comboing. It doesn't deal any, well, at least in Overwatch, I don't think it does any damage. So I don't know if it does any damage here. It might. But yeah, you can see, boom, it pulls her away, Ariel away from the tribute. And here's Vala doing her ult against them. So you can combo. You can do a lot of combos with this. A lot of combos with this. And the second ult, which I have to say, I am so glad that they didn't do the Tracer thing with every... They're not going to do it with every Overwatch character. Like, oh, the passive is that they have ammo and then they only have one ult. Because I feel like that would have been really not fun, you know? It would kind of lame, not unique to each character, you know? I think that's okay with Tracer. Because she like rewinds herself and you recover ammo and blah blah blah. It works for her, but I'm glad they didn't continue that Overwatch theme for any other Overwatch characters. So this second ult, that goes for the ults. So there's 2 ults for Zarya. Is basically the opposite. So it locks down a section that you cast it in, and it just keeps pushing people away. So this is great. So this can save people, obviously. For this scenario, you're running away, and it protects you while you're running away, and so that's obviously, you know, has many uses. If they're at the tribute, you need to buy time. Maybe somebody's channeling something, and you want to protect them or whatever, or certain characters are dealing too much damage, and you want to get them out. So here's the master skin of Zarya. This looks pretty cool. It doesn't wow me, but you know, it's an extension to the skin. Doesn't wow me like Alarak's does, but it's still, you know, it's a Zarya skin. I don't know what else to say. So here's the different tints to it. I do like the black and yellow one. This one feels a little bit similar to the first one, the third tint there. Her hair is blue and her goggles are blue. And this one, actually, I do like this skin as well, for Zarya. This is pretty cool. I like her hairstyle, very cool. Although the more I look at it, the more I realize that, from far away, I wonder how much this stands out. Does she have a cape? She does have a cape on the back, so that does help make it stand out. So, and then there's different tints, obviously, as well. So here's the tints. Some of these color schemes look very similar. That's Spectre, and that looks familiar as well. But yeah, so this looks like freaking Stormwind color scheme. But yeah, so you got some color schemes going on here. So yeah, it does look quite different, especially with her hair. Yeah, so, and I guess it has some themed abilities as well, which I can't really tell. There's not too much of a difference. It has a little bit more of like a squiggly line, it looks like, and whatever. Let's see what else you got here. But yeah, so the themed abilities go on, I guess. Some more Zarya in action here as well. But yeah, so let's go on with the other skins to already available heroes. So here's Raider Rexxar. I kind of wish, as soon as I saw this, I kind of wish they turned Misha into a Hellion from StarCraft. If you don't know what a Hellion is, it's basically like a race car with a blowtorch on top. And then when she does her ult, when they do the Misha ult, it turns into a Hellbat, and then I think that would have been really cool. But they didn't do that, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But I really like the black one, actually. That one's really cool. Here's the dance. I like the color scheme. That red one's pretty cool too, but I think the black one is my favorite. And this is just standard kind of marine armor, or color rather. This one reminds me more of a Firebat. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was him playing dead. All right. And again, you get to see Misha in action. I still wish it was a Hellion. I think that would have been awesome. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. That would have been really cool. And then when you mount, no, because then it has to stay as, no, never mind. You can't mount the Hellion because it has to stay. Misha has to be your own entity. But yeah, so you can see the StarCraft Misha in action. And another one here as well. Oh, there's the ult, it looks like. Oh no, that's just a dive. Skip a little head further. What else we got? We got the Butcherlisk, which does look like an Ultralisk, that's for sure. It's the Butcher in Ultralisk form. I like how this is an Ultralisk tusk. Ultralisk. It looks like an Ultralisk, but like Barney Ultralisk is what I'm kind of seeing here. He's standing up on 2 feet is basically what it looks like to me. It looks kind of hilarious, but kind of cool at the same time. And then you got the theme abilities as well. You got this green kind of glow stuff happening, as you see here. Zerg, one of their energy colors is a green energy color. Skip ahead a bit, and you got, I love this. This is a spine crawler. It's a structure in StarCraft that latches. They made it so it's the lamb to the slaughter, so it latches on. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Really like that. Very Zerg-like. They could have made this creep, actually. No, because then it would have collided with the creep with Zagara, so we got to think of that. So that can't be creep. Okay. All right, and then again, some more of the abilities. This is the something furnace. I forget what it's called. Something heated furnace. Boom. I love the effect on it. Looks really cool. And then my favorite, by far my favorite skin is the next one, and that is flippin' Kerrigan Ghost. Queen of Ghosts Kerrigan skin. This one is so freaking cool. It makes me want to buy. I don't own Kerrigan. Makes me want to own Kerrigan and then buy the skin because this one is really cool. I love the bright blue eyes with the blue hair, and Looks really cool. It's very sleek. And then you got all these different color schemes as well. I think I like the blue one the most. And then maybe the red one here. What does this remind me of? Reminds me of something. And then the green one. Yeah, red one second, but the blue one first for sure. I really like that. And then she's got some themed abilities as well, of course. So here we are. She's attacking. I just love it. It looks so freaking cool. Okay, I think it's just showing the attack. Oh, there you go. The leap. Boom. And then, of course, the combo, where for two of the spells, they both look really cool. It's like they're like swords almost here. That's really cool. But yeah, and then let's see what else is next. Oh, he just died. Oh no, he dived, not died. Ultralisk also looks cool when you summon the Ultralisk. That's. I don't know what these things. It reminds me of Portal. I think that's what it reminds me of. Like the Portal bots, or like Eva from Wall-E or something. And then Maelstrom as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Probably the least cool part about it, I guess. Still really cool though. So yes, that is my favorite skin. I am actually extremely tempted just to get Kerrigan just for the skin. Ghost Speeder, again, a freaking cool mount. This mount is really awesome. Yeah, so I think this is one of my favorite updates actually to Heroes of the Storm, or announcements. They have like some really cool characters, some really cool skins. The Battlegrounds, I cannot wait for the Battlegrounds. Really excited for that as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm loving this stuff. Let me know what skin or character or whatever of this patch here, or these announcements, you're looking forward to the most. How do you do the pop the wheelie? How do you do that? That's cool. But yeah, so comment in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and of course like the video. And we'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.